Alright, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So the family have gone to India. I'm home by myself, and it's just a different level of freedom. I'm not too sure if I need this much. It's been like 3 hours. All I've done is, well, I went to the gym, which I suppose is constructive. But then straight after the gym, I went to the supermarket and bought I'll say 500 grams of cherries, but it felt a little bit more than that. Could have been 800 grams. And I was planning on only eating like a handful, but they were so goddamn fucking delicious that I ate every last one of them. And I sat in my car because I had no reason to go into the house. So I just sat in my car eating cherries. And then I started thinking about when we were younger, popping like real young. And all of us would be talking about popping cherries. That's what the lads down in Dramana called banging a virgin. And so we'd be down at the Oval before school having a dart, having a chat, and obviously it would turn to sex, and someone would be like, yeah, I popped her cherry. And then one of the other boys would be like, yeah, I popped these girls' cherries. There was a lot of cherry popping going on. I suppose there was a lot of cherry popping going on because it was Dramana and we were like 14, 15. And then, of course, you would just lie. Everyone was just lying. How many cherries have you popped, Boyle? Oh, so many cherries. So many cherries. Unbelievable. So many cherries. I'm not even going to tell you how many cherries. I'm not even going to fucking tell you how many cherries. That's how many cherries. I lost count. That's how many cherries. How many cherries do you get in a kilo or 800 grams down at the supermarket? That many. Just untold amounts. Can we just get a name to verify? We just want to verify one. Too many. Too many. Is that Mr. Roycroft? Put your ciggies out. Roycroft. Just divert the attention away from the cherry popping. How gross is that though? That's very gross. I hope kids aren't saying that these days. Popping cherries. I hope they're showing a little more respect than that. But that's what I did after work today. After I dropped my family at the airport for them to go to India, and after work, I left work early. I just sat in the car by myself eating cherries, thinking about back in the old days, us all talking about popping cherries. I would be surprised if anyone popped any cherries besides Trenna. Trenna definitely popped some cherries. And Shawnee. But that was Dramana. Late 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, that was half my day. And then I came inside, had a protein shake, and then just scrolled through Twitter for 2 hours. I've got a gig tonight, so I was like, yeah, I'll just scroll. And I think I'm coming to the end of Twitter. I feel like Twitter has become more disinformation, more propaganda than the actual mainstream media. And it's so biased to whatever the fuck I want to see. It just feeds me whatever sparks my attention. It's not even what I want to see. It's what triggers some sort of emotion. So I pause and I look at it and I either get angry. No, it's just generally angry or furious. Some negative emotion. So I hang on that, and then the algorithm must sense that I've stopped on it, and then it just feeds it to me. Just non-stop fear. And you're just glued to it and you can't pull yourself away. I would prefer to be reading a book. But as soon as you tap on that fucking app, you're gone. I think there's a point where I just delete myself from social media completely. I'm not sure when, and then it's just the podcast. The podcast will be the only signal going out. Just doot, doot, doot. You know, like that thing NASA sends out? NASA sends out some sort of fucking signal out into space, like for aliens to pick up. Just doot, doot, doot. That's going to be this podcast. Just like if anyone's like walking past and hears it, that's that's all that's going to fucking get to hear it. Yeah, whatever. But I'm feeling good. These next 2 weeks, I'm really going to focus on just like my health. I tell you what's a life hack. Fucking strong coffee before you go to the gym. Jesus Christ. It's just amazing the amount of work you can get done with the caffeine. It's actually scary because I'm just like nailing these fucking workouts. I'd say the coffee has about 80% to do with it, and the Tongat Ali and all that sort of shit has a little bit to do with it as well. But fucking hell, the coffee, since I've started taking the coffee before the workouts, I've noticed like an exponential increase in my effort, which is a concern because most of the time I have a coffee and I'm just like lounging around. So I can do so much work in the gym on the same coffee, but instead I'm just sitting around doing nothing. So no wonder I'm fucking angry all the time. Anyway, fucking that'll do it for tonight, and I'll see you the fuck later.